Hello everyone. Good morning or good evening to all of us. This is Pastor Jezreel Lucero and the East Visayan Conference. I'm going to share to you our projects and our programs here in our district, in the Ormoc area district. No? As you can see, we have this program. Uh, in the first place, this month we are going to build churches wherein there are no Adventists, and we will also try to rebuild churches which are not usable, destroyed churches, because there are so many churches that needs to be reconstructed and be repaired. And there is one church that we have already started the groundbreaking in Mahayag Church. This one. Uh, this church was hit by the latest typhoon here in the Philippines. That's why, if you look at the picture, um, the stature is not balanced, no, because some of the posts are already broken and it is ready to fall down. And if it will rain, flood will came inside, and so our church members have problem during their worship service, no. So that's why I posted it in Facebook, and some of our brethren already sent their help, and still it is a long way to repair this church, no. The Mahayag is the church. And there is also a church. It is a congregation. There is a new congregation. We have several new members there. We baptized 6 families in this area in the Salvacion Dos, no? Salvacion 2 in Albuera, Leyte, wherein it is a virgin area. We entered this area just few months ago. Their concern is also they have no place to worship, no. They have no place to gather. Although there are some homes, but their houses are not enough for them to accommodate, because there are so many people that will come. No, maybe tomorrow we will go there again, and we will just gather under the shade of the coconut trees. But they are asking, and they are pleading that if we can give them, we can support them, even a simple nipahat. But right now, we are looking for people who can help this project, and I hope and pray that this message will reach your hearts, and you will have also a plan to give in this area. It is in Albuera area, Salvacion Dos. Actually, it is a 2 barangay, Salvacion 1 and 2. But we entered this place just a few months ago. People are so receptive in the message of God, and they are so happy. We made there an outreach evangelism, which was a 7 days presentation. But because of this pandemic, our programs has been halted, and our layman is still on the process for his papers to enter in that area, because he needs to be quarantined when he will go there. So these are the projects of the church buildings in the district, and actually there are some also churches that needs to be repaired, the Maganhan and the Magaswe churches. But right now they are, I think they can still gather in this place. It is better than the Mahayag Church, and also the Salvation has they have no place really to gather. Yeah, if you can see the next part of this presentation, there you can see that we have a program, an online program, live via Facebook, our Advent Hope Ormoc Media Ministry, from Mondays to Saturdays, 2 to 3 p.m. Actually, this program was started before 2016. We are being aired in our local radio station here in Ormoc, and every month we have baptism because of this radio program, because of most of the people here don't have internet. to access the Facebook. Only these new generation people can relate to Facebook things. But the older ones and people who don't have internet, they are always listening to radio station. But because of this pandemic, we lost some of our sponsors in this radio program. So right now, we don't have a program on air via the frequency of the radio, but still we are going there every Mondays to Saturdays, but we are just live via Facebook, and we are not now, we cannot be heard now in the local frequencies in the radio because we cannot afford to pay the monthly uh, dues. As we are going there, no, every Mondays to Saturdays, we will just sit there and do our programs, and we are live via Facebook because their studio is complete, and they have these HD cameras, very good microphones, good computers, and everything that is in the studio is very high tech. Because we don't have these things in our district, we have only one computer, and we don't have a camera. We don't have these HD cameras, and also this video recorder. We don't have that, so we just decided to go to the studio still, only for the live FB program. So we are paying this video program for 4,000 pesos per month. So this is from Mondays to Friday, to Saturdays. Uh, they are giving us this slot, but we are not on air in the local radio frequency here, because before we are paying 15 to 20,000 pesos. We are being on air in the local frequencies here in our radio stations, but right now we don't have enough money because, as I have said, most of our sponsors are being affected by this pandemic, so they just stop giving their pledges, and some of them are they continue to give, but enough for this 4,000 pesos every month. So we cannot afford to pay 15 to 20,000 pesos, not like before. I hope time will come that our sponsors will be blessed by the Lord again, and they can back up us this radio program. This is a very big help, especially in those remote areas that people do not have access in the internet. When they work in their fields, they will just turn on the radio. Also in the market, radios are very powerful mediums to relay the good news. Also the drivers and even the people that are staying in their house, they are listening also to this radio station, because this radio station is very popular here in our place in Ormoc. And so they are listening because this is an FM station, wherein in the morning there is a news, no, local news, and they put their love songs and no, not religious songs, worldly songs, but where people are listening. And then our program is 2 to 3 p.m. They will not change their frequency. They will continue to listen from morning to afternoon. That's why they can also listen to our program. But right now, it's almost 4 months that we are being aired only in via Facebook, and we cannot reach the frequencies of the radios, local radio frequency here. So this is another thing that we are praying to the Lord that our radio program could be back on air in the local frequencies soon. Another thing, if you can see this poster down, there is also this CCC evangelism, wherein this coming November 21 to 28, we will have a 10 sites, or not 10, there is one added, so there are 11 sites that will simultaneously um, play the pre-recorded videos from Pastor Joel Barlizo. This is a doctrinal topics, wherein these 11 sites will gather some people, and they will watch the video, and we will give some prizes, and we will also help them during after the meetings. We will have to do the follow-ups, and give Bible studies during the day, and during the night we will invite them again to do this 1 week presentation. So we just need the prices, no, like rice and some basic needs. And I think it is being addressed by some of our friends here. Thank you so much for your help, brothers and sisters. And another thing, we also have, I forget to put it down there because if you can see, there is no space. We have also a media production. We have started it a while ago. We made a movie, no? A simple short clip. It's a kind of movie, but it is a doctrinal presentation. We did it for like 25 minutes last month, and we shared it to our brethren, and they liked the presentation. But the thing is, we don't have our own camera. We just borrow it from one of our members, wherein um, uh, she also is using it every day in her uh, vlogs. So we cannot use it always. So that's why it is also halted. And right now our media production is raising again to have a fund so that we can buy a decent camera for recording. And soon we can make these 28 fundamental beliefs in a movie type. So we will have a shooting, and the content of this video production will be a doctrinal ones, no, from our 28 fundamental beliefs, and we will put subtitles, Tagalog and English, so that everyone can understand when they will watch this. So the range of this presentation will we have decided to make it just 35 to 40 minutes, the presentation, but the content is our fundamental beliefs. And right now we are just doing this online devotional on Facebook. And next thing there in the poster, we are also doing this right now. We have history and prophecy seminar ongoing. It started last October 14, and it will end this October 24, wherein we will have our baptism in Alboira area. So we just gathered some amounts locally, and some of our friends from uh, other countries also have given us some amounts, in which we cannot give them prizes. We don't have the the amount to give them prizes, but we give them snacks, no? Give them snacks. Last night we give them porridge, or we call it here lugaw. So we give them, and it's just kind of not really dinner, but snacks. But they are happy, and I hope that this coming October 24, some of our friends will accept Jesus. And our also district is holding the simultaneous um, week of prayer. Okay, so we have this week of prayer, and it will end also this Sabbath, wherein we will have our communion service in preparation for this 10 sites meeting, wherein this no 11 sites we will invite some of our friends, non-SDA friends, to attend, to join us, so that they can also listen the word of hope. And we made this week of prayer to prepare our hearts for this big work that God has given to us. And the last part there is we have this news magazine and encouragement of our districts, because in the remote areas, some of the remote areas, they don't have cell phone. They just rely on me as a pastor if I can visit there, because there's no signal in their place, the cell phone signal. So if they can go down, maybe they can text or send messages or receive messages, but if they will go back to their place, it's very hard for them to communicate. So we have decided also to make this news magazine, wherein I will go uh, around these 23 churches in our district. I'm handling 23 churches right now. So I will make a report. Every church I will make a report and a simple picture, and I will publish it like a simple magazine. And every quarter I will distribute it to every church, so that they will know what are the activities and the news in the district. And it will be launched in the first quarter of the 2021. So this is the program of our district, the Ormoc area district. It is very challenging, but I believe that God will pave His way, that He will give blessings to us, that we can do this um, abundantly only if we will abide in Him through the power of the Holy Spirit. Thank you so much for listening this video. I hope that in some way you can help us pray or give some donations whenever there are blessings that come to you, so that our projects can move forward and can glorify our God more abundantly. Thank you so much, and God bless us all.